Sunday, good Sunday, good Sunday. It's I, Reverend from the DP Ministries, here to wish you all a good Sunday. A very good Sunday to all of you out there. And it's a nice day out. Once you're done with the Reverend sermon, you all should barbecue. You get out there and grill. Maybe play some music. It's gonna be awesome. Now today's sermon has got a few things to talk about to the congregation, to you, my people, at the DP Ministries. Today I want to talk about first that if you do not remember history, you are doomed to repeat it. I said what? You're doomed to repeat history, folks, if you don't look at the signs, if you don't open your eyes and just look at what's out there. I got some stuff going on. I got a train wreck just rolling right at some family members. And they don't even see it, people. They don't see it. I'm like, look, people. I said, look, people. I said, you're gonna fall right back into the same pattern. You're gonna fall right back into it. You're gonna move next door. You're gonna move next door and think the same shit isn't gonna happen like it did last time. And you think that when some people come back, it ain't gonna be the same. You got news coming. You're doomed to repeat your history. You're doomed. You're doomed. Now, the second thing on Reverend's list today are people, grown-ass people, that need self-satisfying validation on some shit they done. You know what? Everybody needs a little validation on some shit you did, on some shit you're proud of. It's nice. It's nice to hear you did a damn good job. But what you don't do, you don't say, look at me, I'm doing a damn good job. You don't do it, folks. I'm looking at work the other day. The Reverend's at his job. He's sitting at his desk, and he's looking at a mission moment. It's supposed to be for co-workers to sing about their other co-workers, saying they did a good job for something. Well, this gentleman, he did an all right job. He didn't do anything special. He didn't do anything fantastic. He didn't do anything the Lord would rise up and pat him on the back for. He basically did his job, folks. He did what? He did his job. And then he's going to send it in himself. He's going to send his own validation in to the corporate office and say, look at me, I did good. I said, sir, young man, you don't do good if you got to tell it to yourself. Let others see you. Let others rise up and recognize it. But otherwise, you're just a douchebag. And this gentleman has to, it reminds me of my next topic. This gentleman must have been given trophies for everything as he grew up. These kids today, they get trophies for being in last. They get trophies for being in first. They don't get held back in school. That would be mean. That might hurt their self-esteem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Work, being an adult, it ain't good for your self-esteem. It hurts. You don't always get what you want. You don't get a trophy because you came into work. God damn it, people, we need to start treating these kids like they are. 1% winners, 90% losers, 9% right in the middle. That's what they are, folks. I hate to say it, but that's what's going on with the youth. They're getting given everything. They're shitty, too. These shitty kids with their shitty parents, letting them run wild in stores. Oh, I'm going to go over here and shop. Little Timmy, why don't you fuck up the toy department? Yeah, why don't you, I'm going to look for a table. Why don't you go jump fucking couch to couch? Man, pay attention to your damn kids. Maybe they might grow up and be somebody. I'm worried, folks. I'm worried about the next generation that comes up that hasn't been spanked, that's been given trophies for give. Mm. Mm. That reminds me of this. I'm about tired of seeing 16 and pregnant on TV. I'm about tired of seeing Teen Mom on TV, folks. You know why? It's not the fact that these young women got pregnant. You know, shit happens. Sometimes the condom breaks and you're 16. Sometimes you fucked up and listened to some douchebag and it says he's not going to get you pregnant, and it comes up in you and you get pregnant. But when I was a kid, when I was a young man, we never would have thought about putting that on TV. When you got pregnant as a teen, you stayed home until you had your baby, and then you either came back to school at a grade lower, or you didn't come back and you had to do your shit on your own. MTV is taking some things that shouldn't be broadcast on TV and smearing it all over for these girls' shame. And these girls are just taking it in, getting that money from MTV. And it's causing other girls who are teens to go, maybe I'll get pregnant so I can be on MTV. That's a bullshit, folks. That's some major motherfucking bullshit. Get that shit off TV and put it back where it should be. When you got pregnant as a damn teen, you were fucking embarrassed about that shit, and you didn't go around telling motherfuckers in public that you were fucking pregnant. We got 30-year-old grandmothers who got pregnant when they were 15, then their daughters got pregnant when they were 14. It's no good. It's no good. It's breaking the fabric, folks. It's breaking the fabric. And those people have little shitty kids, little shitty-ass kids that do whatever they want. They tell their family no. They tell everybody no because their mommies are fucking not grown yet either. The Reverend needs to calm down. The Reverend would like to talk about two more things. The first one, at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the coffee wears off and lunch is settled into the Reverend's big belly. He needs a nap, folks. The Reverend needs a nap. I'll tell you what. The Mexicans got it right, people. That siesta we need to incorporate into our culture. I need a nap at 2. I'll wake up at 3. All invigorated. Like the Lord himself energized me. I need a nap at 2, folks. After lunch and after the coffee wears off. Let's incorporate that little part of Mexico into our lives. Because we've already incorporated press 1 for English into our lives. Don't make the Reverend get started on that. That might be a sermon for next week. Pressing motherfucking 1 for English when we're in the United States. Son of a bitch. And now one last thing. The Reverend's going to read you something that he wrote years ago. It's about life. And you need to remember, folks, life can be hard without all this extra bullshit. Life can be hard without all the extra bullshit. Life will be the biggest fight you ever have. Sometimes you feel like you're rowing against the current, running an uphill battle. But don't take off your shoes. And don't throw away your paddle. Because when you reach the top, or when you reach that relaxing tide, the view's sweeter, the water's warmer. Because you didn't give up. You kept running. You kept rowing, people. But don't relax too much. There's another hill coming, and another river to row. Don't be carried through that, folks. Take on the hills and rivers in your life, folks. And remember, life is the hardest fight you'll ever have. But what you do, folks, what you do, my congregation, will be remembered by someone. Whether it be your child, whether it be a family member, or somebody's life you just happen to touch. You're going to be remembered by somebody. So make that memory a good one. Make it great.